We met what? December?
I guess.
December 2014.
Church.
Yeah, church. When I came back, it's funny because I had been gone for what, about 11 years.
I don't know. I've been there for about 11 years.
About 11 years, and so I left the church. She came.
And so as you were going out, I was coming in.
You were coming in. And it was just interesting. Like I came back home after going through some things. Came back to church. And we met then. We started working on.
We were in youth ministry together.
We were in youth ministry together first, and we just started building a friendship. Like, no expectations of a relationship at all. Like, it's not where she wanted to go with it, but it didn't take long for me to realize that one day we would be here. At least I hope so. I wasn't sure, but.
Took me a while. Took me a while.
But yeah, so that's how we met. We met December. As a matter of fact, let's see. I can give the exact date. I think it was December the 7th of 2014 is when we met each other.
Okay.
I think I had visited the church a couple of times before then, but we never stopped or talked or introduced ourselves or anything. So it was then.
One word that would describe our relationship.
Our relationship was that the well, go ahead.
One word that would describe our relationship. You give it away.
I'm gonna take a different spin on it. Like, one word that would describe her is weird, but then to describe our relationship, you are weird. You know you're weird. Like, you do weird stuff all the time. But I think to describe our relationship, if I had to put it in one word, man, there's so many different words that come to mind. Yeah, balance is a good one. Balance is a good one.
It's my word though. You can't take my word.
So I have to come up with another one. So I think my one word would be fun. That would be my one word to describe our relationship. Would be fun.
Balanced fun.
That's two words though.
Oh, it's together though.
But it's together. We can make it a hyphenated word.
Balanced
fun. That's good. I would say what I love most about. I told y'all she's weird. But I think what I would say I love most about her is her sincerity. From, like we were saying, we started out as friends, and from then, like, she really wanted to develop a relationship and really took a relationship as a friend and really wanted to, a friendship. A friendship.
I didn't want to develop a relationship with you.
But she began developing a friendship with me and really took an interest in who I was and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to become, and meeting me at a very dark time in my life, but not even really knowing what was going on with me, but she still was sincere enough to care and to pray with me and to support me without ever even asking the details. So I would have to say that's the thing I love the most about her is her sincerity. She sometimes her sincerity is a little weird. It's different at times, but everything she does with intent. Everything she does with purpose, and so it just makes her a truly sincere person.
I kind of forgot the question. What was the question again?
What do you love most about me?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Dang.
I got it. He's patient. Takes a very, very, very patient person to deal with me. I'm very loving and sincere and all that kind of stuff, but I'm also very stubborn. And
are you actually using that word?
Maybe.
Wow.
Very stubborn and set in my way, and once I set my mind to something, it's either like my way or it's a no-go. But he's very patient, and he takes the time to get me together. It's that balance again,
Yeah, because getting you together sometimes is hard.
Not that hard though.
Nah, I mean, no. See, it's another one of those patient moments. So I'm just gonna say, okay.
Tiny bit hard. Really
just
hard.
A little. Okay.
No.
No, absolutely not.
Never thought this day would come. At first I didn't want it to.
She didn't want it. So it was just I figured it out pretty fast that we were gonna be together.
Yeah, he did.
I really did. It was, like I said, we met in December of 2014. By April of 2015, like, it went from me being interested in her to I knew I loved her. And although I didn't know how it was going to work out, like, I knew we would end up at this point. I didn't know if it would take like 10 years or 10 months. I didn't know, but I knew eventually we would end up at this point.
I never thought it would be here. I never.
Yeah, she never
wanted it. Never anticipated it. Anticipated.
Get your words together. Like, you gotta slow down. You're a teacher. Your students are gonna see this.
Anticipated it.
Right.
Okay. So I never thought it would. I didn't like him at first at all. I think people think I'm lying when I say that. Like, I saw him, I was like, nah, never. Like, I had this whole list of things that I told the Lord, he can't have this, he can't have this, he can't have this, and he literally had all the things
like,
on my
I
list.
met
like,
the entire list.
And I was like, no, this is never gonna work. It can't work. He's like the image, just the copy of what I don't want. But
and it was funny because we were actually sitting and talking with some friends, and she had just found out I was interested, and I think she honestly did it out of spite. But the question was just going around the table, and everyone was talking about what they wanted and what they didn't want in a relationship. And I think because she knew I embodied everything she didn't want, like, she listed it because she knew I was listening.
And then I looked at him after I listed it, like, yep, that's you. Don't want you.
So, I mean, it was just, it was funny. But the thing about it, though, one thing I will say, the thing that probably gave me the most hope is, whenever we would bring up a relationship, she would always say, you know, I don't see it, but if God says you're the one for me, like, I'll fall in line with that and I won't have a problem. I think, though, in the back of her mind, even though she was saying that, it was still like, but I don't think God is going to ever say this.
I don't think the Lord would do this to me.
I think that was
he
her.
Would give me this.
I still think that was her thing, but because I knew her stance with God and I knew her relationship with God, and because I knew what he had already told me, you know, I knew it would only be a matter of time before. See, you got me twisted up, but I knew it would only be a matter. Jesus,
can't get it.
I knew it would only be a matter of time before she fell in place with it as well. So,
yeah, I guess. Black shirt.
I know.
Right. So, with all of that being said, I just wanna I gotta get used to the we acronym thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The McNairs is kind of different.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that, like, when we like ordering pizza and stuff now. I can't like be like Troy.
You got it, right. Okay. So we just want to thank you all for sharing this day with us and being here to support us and love us. Thank you for everyone who was here at the beginning of this very
interesting
journey. Those of you that were there for my purposes when I did not like him at all, just to talk and just to figure out where we were going. Do you want to thank anybody?
I want to thank our two mothers.
Them.
I have to, you know, you guys know them as Carolyn and Mary. A lot of our family and friends know them as Laverne and Shirley. Those two women, from the very beginning, I will say this before I finish the thing. Like, from the very beginning, like, my mom was always like, oh, you got to meet her, this is going to be my daughter. And I was like, Mom, you're crazy. Like, even when I met her, I was like, no, that's not it. And then before long, her mom was saying, that's going to be my son. And she was like, no, it's not, you know. And
I shut them all down.
She shut everybody down. I shut everybody down for like 2 months. And then I was like, okay, maybe y'all telling the truth. But you two have been the backbone of our relationship. And even when coming to getting ready for this wedding, you guys have been absolutely incredible. Everything that you've done, all the time, all the money, all the effort. She and I, the only thing we had to do literally was open our mouths, and it was taken care of. So to you two, you know, not to slight anyone else, but I say thank you. We love you guys, and we appreciate you so much more than you'll probably ever know. But thank you. Anybody else?
Thank you, Dad, for being here.
And thank you for like immediately accepting me. Like y'all don't understand. Like from the first time I said hello, I think he loves me a little bit more than he loves Sharnice. I mean,
No.
maybe not really.
No, not really.
But at least he shows it. Like
It's
he
all right.
acts like he does.
Thank you, Daddy.
Mo, how did we forget Mo?
I didn't forget Mo. Never forget you. Never forget Mo. I got him.
Oh, okay. All right, my fault. My fault.
Mo, thank you for being a big brother. I was about to say a big brother that I never had, but clearly I have you.
He's the big brother I never had.
You, right. Thank you for being my big brother. Thank you for always being there for me, for standing with me. Thank you for, like, taking the flack for me when I told everyone I didn't like Troy and then had to come back and redo that whole thing. Like, thank you. Like, I love you beyond words, beyond measure. You're my whole heart. Now you have to share me forever. So sad.
And for me, bro, I honestly have to say thank you. And one thing I respect about you the most is even in the beginning when you didn't really agree or really understand where we were going, you always gave us the leeway. And when you were comfortable and you had spoken with the Lord, you even came back to me and said, you know, you're ready. And both I and the Lord agree. And so we love you, bro. So many people we could thank, but
thank you, everybody.
I mean, yeah, everybody. Because if we tried to go through the whole list, like we'd be here forever. But
and you all played a part in getting us here today. Thank you.
So thank you. We love you guys, and thank you for celebrating with us. So
yeah,
let's get this thing started.
So yeah.
The McNair Affair starts in